Hello, and welcome to How to Make Your Wife Happy and Healthy. In today's episode, I'm going to give you a dish that I make quite often for breakfast. But you can eat it any time of the day. It doesn't need to be breakfast. You want to know what it is? Come on, everybody. Let's get cooking. Today's shout out goes to Ubillos. Thanks, Jacob, for the support. If you want a chance at a shout out in my next video, stay tuned to the end to find out how. Today's dish is a chicken bacon tomato quesadilla. It tastes very good. All these ingredients together with that cheese melted inside that crispy tortilla. It tastes wonderful with or without salsa. Kids love it a lot, and I make it for breakfast usually, but you can make it any time of the day. Here are the ingredients. 2 medium tomatoes, peeled and diced. 4 flour tortillas. 2 cups of diced chicken. This one is a rotisserie chicken from Costco. 8 ounces shredded cheese. Queso fresco is really good if you want to use it. My kids like Colby Jack, so that's what we're using today. 4 slices of pre-cooked bacon. I like the pre-cooked bacon because it makes the meal come together faster. But if you want to save some money, you can always buy your own bacon and cook it yourself. First thing I'm going to do is slice up my 4 slices of bacon. Using a straight edge knife is better for this because it slices through better. It's all the way through. Bacon's a little hard once it's been cooked, so you might need to use a little more force than usual on your bacon. I do 1 slice down the middle and then chop up the rest. Those are a good size. Next, going to peel and chop tomatoes. Not everybody likes to peel their tomatoes, and I don't always peel them, but my wife likes them peeled, so we peel them all the time. One straight peel down the middle. Peel the sides. Now the chopping part. I like to make a cut off center. Another cut off center. And leave myself with the core. If this core still has that top part, we can just chop off and discard. From there I cut into slices. Rotate a quarter turn to cut into dices. Some good hearty chunks still there. Got our bacon pile, our tomato pile. Now it's time to make our chicken pile. That looks to be a good amount of chicken compared to our tomatoes. Okay, our 3 inside ingredients. Now we gotta get the cheese ready. When you want to melt cheese, it's always better to buy it in a block and then grate it. When you want to have melted cheese, it's almost always better to buy it in a block and then grate yourself, rather than the pre-grated stuff. Pre-grated cheese has usually some potato starch to keep it from sticking together, which also keeps it from melting nicely. For quesadillas, you want a fast melting cheese, not cheddar. Cheddar takes a little too long to melt, so that's why we're using Colby Jack. I've also used queso cheese, which is very good as well. My kids like Monterey Jack. That might be a little too much cheese, but that's okay. Kids always like cheese. Now it's time for my epic food hack. It's time for an epic food hack
with Daddy.
So you just finished grating your cheese, you got a whole half a block left that you need to use for later. If you leave it open in the refrigerator like this, this part's going to get all hard. You have to cut it off and then use the rest of the cheese. To prevent that from happening, take the cheese, place it into a Ziploc bag, which is why your shredded cheese comes in a Ziploc bag, by the way. Seal up your Ziploc bag. Press out as much air as you can before fully sealing it. And now you're not going to get the air to harden up your cheese. You can see I've got our quesadilla prep station all ready to go. We got my pan getting hot at a medium heat. Toast it, not too quickly. You have our cutting board over there where I put the quesadilla after it's been cooked. Ready for slicing. I let it sit a bit before slicing so the cheese doesn't melt everywhere. And next to that stuff, tortillas, chicken, tomato, bacon, cheese. So you're going to see me prepare it. I'll use my hand for the cheese, but I'm going to use a spoon for the other 3 ingredients to keep my hands a lot cleaner. Then you put it straight onto the pan. So let's put one together. Take my tortilla. Gonna put cheese on half of it. Doesn't matter what side of tortilla you put the cheese on. Just make sure it's on half of it. Take a spoon. Order does not matter here. I'm going chicken first. Followed by tomatoes. And a little bit of bacon. I use a spoon to keep my hands from getting dirty. Then once you do that, fold it over right into the pan. Now you're going to let it cook for about minute and a half, 2 minutes each side. Tortilla. cheese. Chicken. Nice layer of tomato. A little bacon. Fold, put in the pan. Take the first one you put down, flip it over. About a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Ooh, that was very good for my kids. This is the doneness that my kids like. While you're cooking, you can prep another one to get ready to put on the pan to speed things up. Set it aside till you're ready. Okay, about another minute has gone by. You can see the other side is nice and toasted now too. So we're going to put it aside.
Are you going to edit that out?
Yes. You can see the other side got nice and toasted too, so we're going to set it aside for cutting it in a little bit.
Gimme, 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 gimme. Aw.
Tomato. You want to eat it? Go ahead.
Is the counter clean?
Uh-huh.
Are you sure? Are your hands clean?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Cheese.
Okay, the second one's done. I'm going to go to look at the cheese a bit. All melted inside. It's very nice and gooey. Make sure it's nice and melted. So we're going to set it aside. We're going to cut it very soon. Let it cool down a little bit before cutting. My favorite way to cut them is using a pizza cutter. Makes nice, quick, easy, simple cuts. But if you don't have a pizza cutter, you can use a standard straight edge knife. It'll do the same. In fact, this is the same knife we use to cut the chicken. It'll also cut it nicely. And now they're ready to serve.
I want to eat one.
You can also add your favorite salsa for dipping. If you want to dip your quesadilla into salsa.
Good slice. The chicken and tomato and cheese taste good with the crunchy element of the tortilla. And this salsa makes it spicy. But I can't really taste the bacon.
Try it. I like how the flavor of the cheese and chicken really pops out, but then you have the flavor of the tomato and the tortilla like right behind it, so you don't taste the tomato as much. It makes this much better than like a breakfast burrito at Taco Bell.
Can you taste the bacon?
No. There's bacon right here? Oh, I should never say I do, but I haven't tried it.
We're fighting for food, Daddy.
Well, you called me down. That's your fault.
Happy Healthy Wife Chef Barry here, reminding you to destroy that like button just like my kids destroy their chicken bacon quesadilla. Be on the lookout for future recipes that include both the bacon and the tomato so that once you buy it and use it and have leftovers, you won't let it rot in the refrigerator and then throw it away. That'd be a waste. Please comment down below letting me know what you think of quesadillas and what kind of toppings you like on your quesadilla. Please include the word salsa in your comment down below for a chance at a shout out in my next video. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to be notified of all my new videos that come out on Mondays. Thanks for watching. Have a happy and healthy day.